Greetings all, Vanna here for Aquarius's weekend message. Aquarius, the first card that came out for you is the Seven of Crystals. Removing yourself from the situation or energy of onslaught can truly be the most beneficial thing for you when you are beginning to feel overwhelmed. Sometimes when we're in a situation where people are getting angry or agitated, it truly is best to just remove yourself, because more energy and more people's voices can set off someone, and we never know the extent or the trigger that is going to upset someone. As a child of a abusive narcissist, this was a mentality that I had to grow up in, to very much just remove myself from a situation, because if I said anything, it would have aggravated it and made it worse. Now, that is not very healthy, and it's certainly not the environment that you want to be in for a prolonged period of time. So there is, I feel, an inherent need of change that has to occur in your life, Aquarius. And I want you to be at least open to the idea of something changing, something coming in. Because the Knight of Cups is trying to remind you of how valuable your emotional stability and peace is. And this situation is not emotionally stable or peaceful. It's imbalanced, harsh, and judgmental. But Spirit is trying to offer to you a new beginning, a new opportunity, a place to be that is not this harsh reality. Yeah. Look at how awful it's made you feel. Nine of Swords in reverse, where it should be. This can no longer affect you, and we are working on it no longer affecting you. And when I say we, I mean the collective energies of heaven and earth. Mother Earth, Father Sky, and every member of your celestial spirit team, your higher self, my higher self, because obviously I have to be involved. I'm your reader. And it is because you have gained comfort or an understanding from me that I am able to deliver this message to you. And so I thank you for that, my love. And what I want to remind you is that your health, mental, physical, and emotional, it all matters. And if you are not receiving the fullness of the support, if you are not receiving the entirety of the love that you feel you deserve, then it is time to move on. It is time to find something else, find somewhere else. Start working with your spirit team, asking, how am I going to get out of this? Where can I go? Grandma, grandpa, my childhood dog, my parakeet, whoever it is you have to talk to. If you don't feel comfortable talking to family members, or you didn't have a pet, there are guardian angels, Uriel, Michael, Raphael, Ezekiel. There are divine gods that are always watching over you. You have an incredible team that was built to watch over you, that has continued to watch over you, Aquarius. And all you have to do right now is reach out and ask them for their help. Because on the 3D realm is the law of free will. We cannot subject our opinion or will upon another person, and neither can spirit subject their will onto us. That is why, as long as man has had words to speak, there has been prayer, because there was always an innate need to speak to where we came from, to tell them what we need, to ask them to show us where we have to go. And that is what Spirit is trying to connect to you right now, Aquarius. Signs, symbols, and synchronicities in your life that are trying to show you how to connect, how to talk to them. If you have a tarot card yourself, use that. Channel it out and say, Grandpa, talk to me. What am I supposed to do with this moment? Actually, let me, Spirit, please. I would like to reach into my collective Aquarius's spirit team. Let them speak directly through these cards and how they can connect to you. How can the Aquariuses that feel lost, that feel like they are insane for wanting to connect to you in these ways, how can they get reassurance that they are not lost, that they are being heard? Thank you, Spirit. You have porcupine and anemone, boundaries, and opossum and peony, bashfulness. Now, the bashfulness possum came out in reverse, and don't be embarrassed to talk to them. Don't be embarrassed to ask to lay down boundaries, to lay down these firm rules so that this Two of Diamonds reverse situation never happens again. Because no one has a right to steal your shine, to steal your power. And you might feel very embarrassed or like you don't have the confidence to stand up for yourself. And I want you to ask that from Spirit. Ask them to give you that confidence. Ask them to give you that strength, that power to speak your truth, even when your voice wavers, because it has to be shared. It has to be said and laid down. There is a great need for you to reach out to them right now and to be adaptable to how this situation will change. Because when you invite this change, you are inviting the force of chaos into your life. And chaos can bring upheaval and destruction to so much, but it is all occurring because it is trying to bring you home. And so they have to bring you new opportunities because nothing you have had before has felt right. So you have to experience something you have never seen before. And that alone has inherent fear. That alone has the inherent bashfulness of being embarrassed or humiliated about not being good at something. There is no need to be embarrassed. We all mess up in the beginning. Do your best until you know better, and then do better, my love. You cannot punish yourself for what you did not know. You cannot be angry for knowing that plate was hot when you could not know. There was no other way of knowing. There was no other indicator. And now you know. There may be a wound, but that is also a reminder that that is something you do not want to repeat again. Everything is a lesson or a blessing, my love. And if you're wise and aware, you can find both in every situation. That takes work, though. That takes a lot of healing. And that, again, is the reason why you have to reach out to your spirit team right now, Aquarius. Because they're trying to help heal you. And they need your permission. Have a beautiful day, my love.